What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss an upcoming bout between Chase Hooper and Clay Guida this Saturday, UFC 310. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. Clay Guida, Chase Hooper, wrestler versus submission specialist. I mean, in a fight, it ain't going 3 rounds. This fight is not going 3 rounds. I mean, you have Clay, the Carpenter Guida. I mean, he's riding a 2-fight losing streak within the UFC over Joaquim Silva, Rafa Garcia. You got Chase Hooper, who's riding a 3-fight win streak within the UFC, who's only looked better and better and better. 25 years old for Chase. You got Clay, who's, he's 42. Guy has been in the UFC since I was 14 years old. He's been around forever. He's a dog, all-time workhorse, all-time pressure. He should be in the UFC Hall of Fame if he's not as a fighter. I'm not talking about his fights. He should be in the pioneer era of the UFC Hall of Fame, what he's done. That hair itself, watching Clay Guida over the years has been so much fun. And to see him still fighting kind of sucks, because he really shouldn't be out there anymore competing. I'd like to see him doing the grappling stuff, like Fury grappling, like he did with Chase. They had a grappling match a couple years ago, before now that they're going to fight for real. But with Clay here in this fight, early on in his career, dude fought fucking everybody. Nate Diaz, he beat Nate Diaz, beat Pettis, beat Takanori Gomi, beat RDA. This is 2010 RDA. Joe Lozon, BJ Penn, Michael Johnson, Leonardo Santos. But he's fought everybody. And you can go all the way to Mark Madsen, Bobby Green, Jim Miller, Charles Oliveira, Brian Ortega, Thiago Tavares, Dennis Bermudez, Chad Mendez, Gray Maynard, Benson Henderson, Kenny Florian, Diego Sanchez. Holy shit. Hall of Fame resume. And the MMA gods, as they are, cruel and unforgiving. Going against Chase Hooper, the young, hungry lion, 25 years old, is in the middle of rounding out his skill set better and better every single time he goes out there. 3-fight win streak over guys like Slava Claus, Jordan Leavitt, Nick Fiore. Back in 2022, he had that fight with Steve Garcia where Steve just beat the shit out of Chase. That was a tough one to watch. But Chase is dangerous everywhere. His ability, once he gets it to the ground, it's game over. It's done. You're fucked. He's going to control you. You're fucked. And that's kind of what I see was going to happen in this fight, right? I see Clay doing what he does. He gets crazy. He gets crazy with the pressure, marches forward, does lunges with the punches, overhands, goes for the takedown. And I see Chase either immediately sinking in a guillotine choke on the ground that's going to just be tight and just over the second it gets wrapped in there, or some sort of triangle choke, or I could see him reversing, getting into mount, and just unloading a crazy amount of ground and pound. Now, we've seen Clay, he's a little barbarian. He can get things done. He can throw a haymaker and land on Chase. We've seen holes in Chase's game before, but the growth of Chase Hooper that I've seen the last 2 years has been impressive. And I think that he's going to continue that growth here against Clay Guida. All right, guys, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this fight. Do you guys have Chase Hooper? Do you guys have Clay Guida? Love to hear your guys' thoughts. That's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.